through the micromembrane. So after 20 seconds, the water is clear and safe to drink.
So what you see here in the picture, it's what we have in Aldon. So that works actually with electrical motor. So this motor is connected to a solar panel, and when the sun is shining, the pump here starts to move and press the water through the membrane, and then you have the drinking water. Now the problem is, when we are in harbors like here, where we have a lot of oil in the water, then we normally don't use the system just to avoid that the membrane stays intact. That's a little bit because for us it's so crucial, especially with young children, with a baby, that we have good drinking water, that we don't have some damage on the membrane. And that's why we produce first with this drinking water that goes into the tank. And like Sabine explained before, when the water is a long time in the tank and our tanks are maybe not so clean, just to make sure, we normally use this combi filter again. But also when we travel over land on push bikes and so, this equipment is just great. You can go on every river, just pump and you have something to drink. So you see, we have great solutions. I'm not sure if we have some time left for questions. But yeah, okay, we have 10 minutes, so maybe we can take some questions. I will, when somebody has a question, please ask, and I come with the microphone.
Now you said you've been traveling for the last 7 years. For the older kids, how about their education?
So the question was education of the kids. So at the moment we are really, it's really great because we have had a speech on Tuesday at the Swiss school, and the principal, he donated us that they were now able to stay 2 weeks in the Swiss school. But normally when we are traveling on the boat, and the biggest leg where we didn't have seen land was 45 days. So there we teach our children, and there's a great program from the United States, from Calvert School. So you get actually a big box, and there's a pen, from the pencils, books, reading books, everything is in it, and you have a really good manual as a parent how you have to proceed every day. So that is actually what we are doing. And as you know, we have also volunteers with us, joining us, and we have had the privilege to have Jackie Hawking with us. She's leaving next Saturday, going back to Melbourne. And thanks to her, I think Solina speaks quite good English now. So that's a little bit the way we do it. I mean, there's always two sides. In school, you have schoolmates. That's a little bit difficult for us, but they make schoolmates or friends on each island. And I think they have also the opportunity not to have a TV. They have no TV, so they have to read. And they have a lot of things on the boat. They are also they are in the decision-making process. They help us with the sailing and so on. So I think as a child, I think it's also a good school just beyond the explanation. Yeah. Is there another question? What filter, okay. So we have had actually Catadine as our first sponsor. When we started and came up with the idea, nobody was believing us what we like to do. But Catadine, they said, oh wow, we will donate you this combi filter. That was our first donation from a company. And it lasted till Indonesia. So a little bit more than 7 years. Then we got the first products. Yeah. And you can clean the filter. So maybe Marco can show you that.
This is the ceramic membrane. As I explained to you, this is 0.2 micron. But back to your question, the rating, the nominal rating, if it's not heavily contaminated water, let's say not as heavy as this, or more or less like this, but not more, you can expect about 50,000 liters to be pumped before you change the membrane. Now, as Dario explained before, and as his wife demonstrated, you can pump about 1 liter per minute with this filter. Once the pumping becomes very difficult, this means that the filter is getting clogged, it's dirty, so you just open it and you simply clean it with a Scotch-Brite with a simple brush. And you rinse it and you use it again. And when would you know that the filter is going to be changed? It's very simple. On top of the element you have a measuring gauge, as TOPtoTOP is showing us. They look for simple but robust solutions. That's as simple. You have a measuring gauge, you check the diameter of the membrane. Once it's worn off because of cleaning, the measuring gauge will be able to flip over, and that's when you have to change the element. As simple as that.
The cost, yeah.
This system, in Singapore we retail it approximately for 300 Singapore dollars. Everyone may think that, ooh, that's quite expensive, but if you do the conversion into cost per liter, it's 300 divided by